Lastandfirstman. I'm continuing on with Elite Dangerous. I am on the very... I only got to travel from system to system for hours or so. I don't know. Probably less than that. But about nothing but absolute. Just jumping from planet to planet, scanning. Anyways, there's been some recent developments in Galnet. There's been a lot of crazy shit that's happened. I know, like, let's see. Well, we'll start with here. I know there were several bases that were under attack, including in the Sol system. Yeah, start with these.
Jupiter Rochester sentenced to life imprisonment. Former Core Dynamics CEO Jupiter Rochester has received a summary judgment for multiple crimes against the Federation. The Federal Justice Department gave this statement. The facts in the case of Jupiter Rochester are self-evident. His principal role regarding Starship One and Jupiter Division make him guilty of treason, mass murder and many other crimes. He will serve a solitary life sentence in a maximum security prison. Melendu Aukoror of the Federal Attorney's Office expressed surprise. It is highly unusual for the FJD not to litigate such a major case, considering we don't know the full extent of Rochester and Fleet Admiral Vincent's conspiracies. Unfortunately, our request to open a full investigation has been denied. Shadow Vice President Isolde Rochester has reiterated that her family were not involved with her eldest son's clandestine activities. Core Dynamics is continuing to rebuild after several departments separated to form Jupiter Division. Owen McKenna, the new CEO, has vowed to purge the company of all his predecessors' loyalists. Despite Rochester's failure to build a power base in the HIP 54530 system, his manifesto of placing the Federation under direct corporate rule has received praise in some regions. A corporatist movement, founded by commercial networks and civil groups, is gradually gaining popularity. The Declaration of Archon Delane. At the Galactic...
Stop that for a sec. So... let me re-edit that. There we go. Cool. Pull that up so I can see all the... Okay. So... Crapola, I gotta do this shit. Alright, so... let's see. Going to Halarai. Sector ON dash T B3-2. Because I've already been here, but I don't have the scan data. Unexplored. Yep, everything's unexplored. Alright, I'll go there. Alright. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to this. I don't need to hear about Archon Delane's bullshit. I do want to hear about this.
Thargoid conflict discussed at the Galactic Summit. Potential solutions to the threat posed by the Thargoid race are being debated at the diplomatic conference in the Sirius system. Political correspondent Conrad Sterling reported for Vox Galactica. As always, the topic of the Thargoids brings division. The Alliance delegation has portrayed the aliens as
Ship detach complete. Clear for departure.
Took a more balanced view. Professor Albert Tesro's plea to increase support for Aegis was well received, but many delegates argued that further anti-Xeno breakthroughs were needed to justify additional funding. To this end, Aegis will undertake new research into the Guardians, hoping to discover a technological advantage from that ancient species. Prime Minister Mahone's proposal for strategic cooperation against the Thargoids, known as the Sirius Treaty, is now being examined in detail. Supporters view it as a logical progression from the recently agreed Cornelius-Lasky Convention. There was minor uproar when Archon Delane agreed to be a signatory. Coupled with similar commitments from the Marlinist colonies and other independents, this has brought pressure upon the Empire and Federation to follow suit. If ratified, the Sirius Treaty could be the crowning achievement of the conference. However,
You are clear of the station. Stay safe, Commander.
putting it into
Frameshift drive charging.
practice will require a huge influx of resources. Decisions are expected before the end of this week. Galactic Mysteries, the Adamastor, Eric Gunnarsson and Francesco Wolf, two detectives from the Wall Glass Investigations Agency, examine the background of the Adamastor megaship. Gunnarsson, when Wolf and I started this project,
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged. Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, that was fun. Wow, you can't pause in mid-jump. Wow, nobody's on. Really? Nobody. Well, that's what I'm looking for. Alright. That's the planet. Alright. Cold 285 sector, whatever. Let's see. COL 285. Sector AY dash U B18-2. Let's see. Hold on. Okay, that works. Alright, so going to this place, cool.
Fuel scoping. Fuel tank disengaged.
Mostly got it filled.
Frameshift drive charging.
Hey, how's it going?
What's up, man?
You're on Ghost of Tsushima.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
On the last continent.
Cool. Yeah.
Maybe switching over to Xbox here shortly. You getting in a war on Elite?
Yeah, there's a war that's going on right now. The Neo Marlinist attacked the Empire, the Federation, and the Alliance, and so now the Federation is, and they killed the Vice President of the Federation. So the Federation has declared war on them. But yeah, there's
How
like
do you fight that?
there's several space stations that need evacuations, and all sorts of shit.
What, you can help like pick people up and stuff?
Yeah, you can help evacuate people.
Pretty cool.
It's but yeah, there's shit's been going down. I don't even think I'm in the right state system. Am I in the right system? No, I still got to go to the next one. Yeah, I'm trying to do the road to riches. I figured out that the fastest way to elite is not actually to do all the grinding like I've been doing, even though I'm almost close. It would actually be quicker for me to max out my exploration rank than it would be to finish out my trade. Even though I'm more than halfway done with my trade rank. It's still quicker to go through all of exploration instead of trying to see, like, in my trade rank I need something like 500 million more than what I have right now in order to be done with that. Whereas I only need like 310 million in exploration data to be done with that.
How long is that gonna take you?
I have no idea. Well, I was trying to do some of it the other day, but I ended up, yeah, get this. I was doing this Road to Riches thing, right? And I flew around in deep space where there are no docks, no places to park, none of that shit, for 10.5 hours. Okay?
Damn.
Right? I'm doing this, and I'm getting tired. You know, I need to stop so that I can continue on my journey later. So I try to find a planet to park on. Okay? Check the gravity on the planet, and it had more gravity than Jupiter. So I ended up crashing into it, and I died, and I lost that 10.5 hours of progress. I cannot tell you how pissed I was.
I could imagine.
Dude, I was so pissed, I literally didn't even react to it. Like, I'm just like, yep, of course that happens. You know, that was it. That's like, I was like, I should have expected it. I was trying to land on a planet after 10.5 hours of gameplay. I should have expected it.
You got your that warp drive, right?
Yeah, I got the Guardian frameshift drive. Yeah, booster.
Nice.
Yeah, I did do that before doing all this. I stripped down my Anaconda. I put a level 7 fuel scoop on the bastard. I am currently jumping with 47 light years as my jump distance.
Nice. How's Augie doing? Is he still playing?
I haven't seen him on. I mean, I'm sure he's on, but yeah, I haven't seen him on Elite. Y'all abandoned me on Elite.
Game's so hard. It's more
It
of
is.
a go
For,
back to slow down.
yeah, it is very grindy.
They just have so many games. That's the problem.
Yeah.
I just downloaded Genshin Impact. That's something I kind of want to check out. And then I just got Immortals, Rise of Phoenix on Switch. A lot of used that came in the mail today.
Like
I
285.
just beat Breath of the Wild, which I'm bummed about. That game is so fun. This kind of sucks. They don't do a new game in there. Like, I feel like single player games should all have new game shit now. You should be able to restart the game with all your equipment. But on Breath of the Wild, once you beat Ganon, this fucking ends.
Yeah. Yeah, once you're done, you're done.
Have you played Breath of the Wild?
No, I don't have.
Bro, it's so good. If you have the
Yeah,
money, it's worth getting a Switch just for that game.
yeah. I don't play handhelds.
Well, the nice thing about the Switch is you can hook it up to your TV also.
Yeah, you could do that with a lot of handhelds too.
I don't love it on handheld, depending on the game. Some games aren't that bad to play handheld. Like Breath of the Wild isn't bad to play handheld, Smash isn't bad. But I also have the Pro Controller too. So
Yeah.
I can hook it up to the TV and play it just like a console.
Yeah. Yeah, the last real. I mean, I had a Wii and whatnot, but the last real console I actually enjoyed on Nintendo was the Cube.
I had the Wii, I never played it. I think
Yeah.
the Switch is 20
Yeah,
times
I
better.
hardly played the Wii myself too. I mean, like really all I played on it was Wii Sports and freaking what else did I play on it? Like that's it. Like I can't even think of anything else I played on it.
I don't think there was any like real good Zelda games.
I mean, there was Twilight
I think
Princess, but I didn't play that on the Wii. I played that on the Cube.
uh, I think they're bringing a lot of the Zelda games to Switch. Also, I think they're even gonna bring the old one, like Ocarina of Time.
Mm. I know they did like a remaster of Wind Waker. That was nice.
Yeah, I think that's gonna come to Switch. God damn it.
Oh, God. Wait, what am I looking for? Which planet? AB1. Okay, this is AB4. Where's AB1? Yeah, I'm trying to do the exploration rank, so I gotta like go from system to system, and I gotta look for a specific planet to scan in each system. And that way I can make the most amount of money. Like the last system I was in, just scanning the one planet netted me 307,000.
Damn.
Just scanning the one planet. I didn't even bother scanning the entire system. I just scanned the one planet and left.
Yeah, you're making the big bucks.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to hurry through this as quickly as possible, and the problem is, though, is like now I'm in a system where I actually have to search for the fucker. Usually, like, planets will pop out and they'll, you know, usually most of the planets that I'm looking for are, like, water worlds or like, Earth-like worlds,
Right.
and, what you call it, they stick out like a sore thumb. Like they're all in one singular band frequency. But when you got like I'm looking for a high metal content world. Well, high metal content worlds are actually like common. So it's like I gotta look for all of them within a certain bandwidth, and that just eats up more time. Let's see. AB1. Damn, still no AB1. Oh, I gotta move around the star. Don't tell me I gotta do that. Damn. But dude, this class 7 fuel scoop is amazing.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Why? It scoops really quick.
Oh, dude, I don't even like have to like go around stars all that much. I can go from like a half tank and I can make one pass around a star, fill up. I don't even have to like really try either. Oh, I honestly may not give up this class 7 fuel scoop. AV1, right? Yes, that's what I was looking for. Well, that's 2 systems down. 1,060 more to go.
Yeah, I've also been playing Destiny 2 on Xbox quite a bit.
Nice. Did you hear that Xbox is all like, they're talking about how like the future with their exclusives is through Bethesda, and they're basically hinging all their the success of their console on Bethesda basically. Like what?
Yeah, well, they're trying to get exclusive FromSoft games now too.
Yeah, but yeah, they think that they think that Bugthesda is gonna save them. Okay.
Unless they come out with another game like Skyrim.
Like, what are they gonna do? Like, what are they gonna add more microtransactions to Fallout 76? Is that is that what Microsoft's gonna do? Like, the idea
They're
that
supposed to be working on the next Skyrim too, aren't they?
yeah, well, yeah, another Elder Scroll game, yeah, and there's also Starfield, which is some new IP they've been working on. But this is Bethesda we're talking about. The only reason why their games are successful is because the people who play them make them better. That's the only reason why their games come out broken and just complete trash. The fans of their games fix the games, and then the games actually become enjoyable for everybody. That's been
Why'd they do so good with Skyrim?
because Skyrim just hit a niche in the mainstream at the right point in time. Like they had been building, like, I guess it was the dragons. I don't fucking know, but like
I feel like
Bethesda's,
that game was like so ahead of its time though.
it really wasn't. It like Morrowind was ahead of its time. Like Skyrim was just actually a really toned down version of what they've accomplished all the way already with Morrowind. Like Oblivion was a huge step back from Morrowind. Like Morrowind was like the peak of Bethesda. That was back when they actually gave a shit and put effort in their games and whatnot. You know. And ever since then, it's like, oh, well, we could just release trash. Our fans will buy it and fix it anyways. And they've been doing that for a while now. And it's like, yeah, okay, that's the company that's gonna save Microsoft. Okay. Yeah.
Well, that's why I'm glad I'm getting a PS5.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Wow. I can see the systems that are on fire. They actually show up on the map as being damaged systems.
It's convenient.
But yeah, yeah, Soul got attacked. At first, I just thought it was the Thargoids, but it wasn't. It was the Neo Marlinists. They took credit for it, and there's been no Thargoid activity as of late. Which is even weirder. Like, the Thargoids haven't been doing shit lately. And usually they're doing something. Makes me wonder what the Thargoids are planning.
So is it players that have started the war or NPCs in the game that started the war?
Uh, It's NPCs that started the war, but players more or less can choose a side.
Yeah.
Like some players sympathize with the Neo-Marlinists, and like on principle, I sympathize with the Neo-Marlinists. Their goal is to have democracy within the Empire. That's admirable. The problem is, though, is that they have a bad tendency of attacking civilian populations to get their point across. That is not admirable. And so that's what they've done. They attacked the home systems of every major power. All the powers that are within the bubble, they attacked the main systems,
Yeah.
including Earth.
That's no bueno.
Yeah. So they kind of fucked up. And it's like now, like if anybody had any sympathies for the Neo-Marlinists to have democracy within the Empire, that just went out the window. I mean, they attacked the Federation. They attacked probably they attacked the Federation and the Alliance. Their two biggest allies in support of their of them obtaining democracy. And forcing and encouraging the Empire to do it. Yeah, that just all went out the window. They just lost all that. So things are gonna get a little interesting. It's gonna be weird to see the Empire and the Federation working together. Actually, they're really not, because the Federation is blaming the Empire for this. Because the people who more or less headed up this operation, they were at Serene Harbor. They were captured prisoners of the Empire for a while, and the Empire was torturing them and shit like that. So, like, the Empire was, like, kind of encouraging this kind of behavior. So the Federation's pissed as shit about it. And blaming them for the attacks. It could actually lead to a war between the Empire and the Federation again.
Fuel scooping.
Which, considering that Odyssey is going to be dropping soon, I wouldn't be surprised if they were priming for a like a big galactic-wide event, like a war.
Warning. Temperature critical.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Bro, my horse died on Ghost of Tsushima. So bad.
A what now?
Shift drive charging.
The horse that you start the game with.
In what game?
Ghost
Oh,
of
Ghost of
Tsushima.
Tsushima? You get a horse? Oh, okay. You already lost your horse.
I'm like 2/3 through.
Well, that's interesting that the
Part of
horse can
story.
die.
It's part of the story, right?
Oh, it's part of the story. Oh, okay. I was gonna say that'd be interesting if they did it through the main game and then like it just happens in like a random flight and you're like, well, I guess I'm walking for the rest of the game.
Fuel scooping.
Use your horses in some games.
Yeah.
Red Dead.
Fuel scooping complete.
Use your horse like Zelda. What
Hey,
Oh no.
Hey, what you call
Might
it?
be able to play horse on this game, to be honest.
I heard Red Dead is dead.
I don't ever play online.
Yeah, like I've heard like hardly anybody plays it anymore.
That was an amazing game. Though. Had a lot of fun. Good story.
But yeah, it's just kind of funny how like GTA is still alive, but Red Dead 2 is dead. Like, what? How did that happen?
They keep adding content for Grand Theft Auto. New
I understand that, but
cars.
it's like, how did they fail so badly with Red Dead?
And Red Dead 2's been out for what, like 2 or 3 years?
Yeah, but GTA
Hasn't seen that
5
much
has
money.
been out for like 7, and it's still more successful than Red Dead is.
Yeah. I don't know.
Alright, so that's B5. Okay, I need 5. I need also 4. Yeah, they were giving away the online portion of Red Dead for $5.
Yeah, I
Um,
saw that.
let's see, LPB B15 2. Okay, I need AB4 though. Oh, it's a high metal content. Okay. There we go. Oh, this is gonna take forever. And you know, I don't even know like how to properly park this bastard either. Like, I kinda like, I know that in order for me to finish this, I'm gonna have to park this bastard out in space a few times. But, like, I don't know, like, what is the best way of doing that. Because I don't have any shields on this bastard. Yeah, when I said I stripped this thing down, I stripped it down as bare minimum as I possibly could. Like, I only got like a level 5 power plant with 5 thrusters. Like, I got a D level life support, D level sensors. I mean, not sensors, power distributor. I got A sensors, but that's because I'm scanning and shit. But yeah, one of the things that I yanked out was the what you call it, shields. I am not running shields.
Oh, am I about to get cold?
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Am I about to
Dude,
die?
when I crashed on that planet, I hit the surface of that planet at like 350 meters a second.
Oh
Dude,
shit, I'm done.
there was no chance in hell for me on that planet. Oh god, I was so pissed.
Frameshift drive charging.
Bro, what the fuck? Oh, I just died.
Ah,
Never said
that's
3, 2,
oh, it's too
it started
cold.
me off on the top fucking mountain. Yeah, but there's no like cold indicator or anything.
Oh, that's weird. You're 2/3 of the way through the game and they're throwing new mechanics at you.
Yeah. This last area is like all snowy.
God damn it with these high content metal worlds. Oy, 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 oy. You know what? I need to find easier worlds to find. High content metal worlds are too fucking plentiful. Oh god, yeah, there's too many of these systems. Alright, alright, alright. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go back to Quappa. I'm gonna start over again. I'm only 210 light years away. That's only, what, 5 jumps?
Frameshift drive charging.
All right. Let's see. All right, hold on. $326. So I don't need that many systems. Let's see. Flat out 1,000.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Actually, you know what? Hold on. I need to Hold on. Let's see. 307,000.
I've heard they were gonna make Destiny cross-platform.
And they ain't making nothing cross-platform.
No?
Nah.
Thought that's what they were gonna start doing.
Well, okay, here's the thing about, like, when everybody says cross-platform, what the consumers think is I can get a game like Destiny on my PlayStation and I can play with people on PC and Xbox. That's what the consumers think. What the companies think as cross-platform is you getting Xbox Game Pass on your PlayStation 4, which ain't ever gonna fucking happen. Like, or you get well, actually Sony has zero interest in ever putting its exclusives on any other console. I mean, you're never gonna see Mario on a Sony system. Like, why would they? You know, that's
Right.
the problem with that Microsoft never understood, is that, like, you know, the exclusives sell the consoles, and you know, Microsoft is trying to rely upon third parties to, like Bethesda, to be responsible for their exclusives, whereas both Nintendo and Sony make their exclusives in-house. So, I mean, that's why they're number one and number two. And that's why Microsoft is number 3 and is going to stay number 3.
Hmm.
All right. I mean, yeah, it's
Frameshift drive charging.
I don't know. But I just think that Bethesda's not what I think. They paid too much for it.
Yeah, they paid like hundreds of millions, right?
Oh God, no! They bought it for like $7 billion. I think they're gonna regret the shit out of that. But that's the thing. They're thinking like they're like, oh, we're gonna release the next Elder Scroll game, and it's gonna be we're gonna put it on Xbox Game Pass, and then the only way you'll get it is you're gonna get Game Pass. Well, like me as a person who's, you know, enjoyed Sony products and whatnot for years, and you know, I I played PC games and everything else and whatnot. Um, I'm not gonna pay $20 a month or $15 a month or whatever it is, their Game Pass, just so that I can play the next Doom game or the next Elder Scroll game or the next Fallout. Nope. I'm just not gonna play those games.
Alright.
Like, it's like, well, you should get Xbox because they got Halo. I'm not missing out on anything. Like, I'm just not. Like, I love how like, oh, well, now that we have Bethesda, we got exclusives in our library right now. Oh, you went from 3 to 6. Hoo-hoo! You're really packing away the exclusives. Yeah, I saw like that interview with like Phil Spencer, and it just had me cracked up as to like, wow, Microsoft is really thinking this shit. That's horrifying. And I'll have like people online like, oh, you're just a Sony fanboy, and it's like, no, I would love, because I got a lot of criticisms of Sony too. I would love to see somebody to knock them off their pedestal, but but Xbox's strategies are not about knocking Sony off their pedestal. All their strategies have always been in the shadow of Sony. Like, they're always trying to play catch up. They they don't take any initiative, and that's why they're always third best. I would love to see Microsoft. I would love to see the American gaming console to be the dominant gaming console. I really would. I would like us to see. I would love to see us exporting our video games to the world over. That would be great. But we're not doing that because, companies like Microsoft just got their heads up their asses.
I think they're more too worried about making money.
Yep. They're so concerned about making money that they don't do anything but fuck themselves in their ability to make money. Like, they're so greedy that they're a detriment to themselves. Then again, that's true for most companies, especially here in the States.
Yep. I think PlayStation seems like they have a lot more, I don't know, just more trying to put out a good, like, you can tell they love the games they're making, a lot of the companies on Sony.
Well, that's the thing. They found out years ago, like, they need to make their own in-house shit. That they have to have, that they gotta be like Nintendo, and that they have to have, brands that people actually give a shit about. So yeah, they've always been doing that. But yeah, Sony's a little bit more customer savvy.
Well, my buddy's waiting for me on Destiny, so I'm about to switch over. I may be on PlayStation later tonight or something.
Alright.
I gotta quit and stuff, so I don't know what I'm doing.
System scan complete.
Cool. Well, I'll probably still be here.
Alright, don't wreck your ship when you have to dock it.
Oh god, I know, right? Alright, see you later, man.
Goodbye.
Alright, so now that that system's down, I gotta go to the next one. Six, eight, nine.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh wow, that is a bigger solution.
Frameshift drive charging.
Alright, first of all,
Galactic Mysteries. The Adamastor. Eric Gunnarsson and Francesco Wolf, two detectives from the Wall Glass Investigations Agency, examine the background of the Adamastor megaship. Gunnarsson. When Wolf and I started this project, we knew this case would come first. We're both protégés of Benjamin Chester, creator of the Wall Glass Archive. He retired years ago, but that old spark kicked in when a ghost ship turned up on his doorstep. The Adamastor is a 200-year-old derelict that drifted into the Chukchan system on autopilot. It's still there, with the Alliance Salvage Guild poking through its
System scan complete.
Chester investigated its owners, a super-secretive company called Azimuth Biochemicals. We don't know what they were searching for, but what they found was possibly the first recorded Thargoid encounter. I've since tracked down evidence that the Adamastor had a sister ship, the Hesperus, which in 3113 was sent to somewhere. Neither ship returned, but we only know what happened on the Adamastor mission. Of course, Wolf had to go see that with her own eyes. Wolf. Muscadark Region PJPB61 is a busy system nowadays, but was unexplored when Professor Carver's survey team were there. Listening to their logs from 2 centuries ago while examining the research base was chilling. Ghost voices from a ghost ship. There was evidence of blast scars, but I've seen enough battlefields to know what exchanged gunfire looks like. Azimuth's mercenaries weren't just firing at Thargoids, but at someone who shot back with laser rifles. Gunnarsson tells me Azimuth was swallowed up by a rival called Pharma Sapien. Did they infiltrate the Adamastor and try to take over? Or did the thing that Carver captured drive everyone insane?
Fuel scoop disengaged.
This is a seriously cold case, even for
Frameshift drive charging.
us. But maybe one day, more tantalizing clues will emerge. And that's what we live for. 9 starports hit by terrorist bombings. Pilots...
3, 2, 1, engage.
Federation. Federation alert. Explosions have struck starports across the Alliance, Empire and Federation in a coordinated bombing attack by the NMLA. The capital systems of all three superpowers.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Nine starports hit by terrorist bombings. Pilots Federation alert. Explosions have struck starports across the Alliance, Empire and Federation in a coordinated bombing attack by the NMLA. The capital systems of all three superpowers, Akana, Aelioth and Sol, have been targeted by the terrorists, as well as 6 other high population systems. Precise casualty numbers are unavailable, but several 100,000 people have been killed with many more injured. There are urgent calls for independent pilots to rescue survivors and support repair operations at all 9 locations. Dawes Hub in the Akana system, Donaldson in the Aelioth system, Dublin Citadel in the Gateway system, Han Gateway in the Nanomum system, Ito Orbital in the Rhea system. Parkinson Dock in the Eotienza system, Shagen Market in the Kamadhenu system, the corrosive enzyme weapons previously used by the NMLA. This has triggered automated systems designed to respond to Thargoid assaults. The Alliance defenses
Complete.
Force, Federal Navy and Imperial Navy are on full alert. Other military and security forces across the core systems are preparing for possible further attacks. The Galactic Summit has been temporarily suspended while Alliance, Empire and Federation leaders respond to the emergency. A full lockdown is in effect in the Sirius system, where the scheduled bounty hunting Galactic Summit cancelled. NMLA attacks superpowers. The conference in the Sirius system has ended prematurely after terrorist bombings against 9 starports across the Alliance, Empire and Federation.
Frameshift drive charging.
Sirius core business, including finalizing the Sirius Treaty,
4, 3, 2, 1,
has been halted. The
This is gonna be a
delegations are
problem.
returning to their home systems under high security. Temporary permits for the Sirius system will remain in place for 1 week. Pilots who contributed to the security
System scan complete. Fuel scooping.
So, the primary part of the Sirius Treaty was to more or less turn the galaxy's attention to the Thargoid threat. If that treaty doesn't get ratified, Aegis doesn't get its funding. Nano weapons, that means the Thargoids can just run roughshod throughout the into the bubble, and nobody be able to stop them. Makes me wonder if the Neo Marlinists are coordinating with the Thargoids. I mean, they are using 2-6. Wait, hold on. I fucked up. I'm at the wrong place. JJG LC11 dash. Yep, I'm in the wrong spot. God damn it. All these fucking numbers just run together. Alright, 285 sector JJ G C11 10.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging.
Waterworld. There it is. All right. Now